Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Hello my friends and welcome back to Tim Friend's Spooky Basement playthrough. Today we're going to be going on a veteran level adventure. It says here veteran. What's this one? Champion. And the one's apprentice. This one is darkest. Okay. Alright. So we're going to go on this one. We're not going to go on another champion one, partly because our best champions are either sick and getting better or sick and can't get better because the doctor's office is full, or they are under-equipped. So we got to get some motherfucking cash. We got to get some money up in this piece, just a little bit, just a couple more people upgraded all the way and we'll be good to go. Also, I want to get Bersigne up to resolve level 5, so that he can, or she can go on these, she could be fully upgraded and go on these champion level missions as well and just get scads and scads of cash, theoretically. That said, I know this this mission's objective, which is to gather 3 holy relics, is not exactly like the most ideal one for an antiquarian to be on, because the holy relics they all take up space in the inventory, so that means we're not going to have, like, as much space for money. But we'll be okay. We won't get as much money as we want, but we'll get maybe enough money that we can finally smile. Okay. It is it's early June now. We're getting to the middle third of June, but boy howdy, is it becoming a sweat zone up in here? It is. I've got my shirt is off. I'm getting close to the point where I was last year, where it was just like me sitting on a fucking box, or no, not sitting on a box, sitting on a towel with ice packs nestled within it. Because it gets unbearable here in Southern California. It's adding to my stress. It's a little haha moment. It's not really a joke, but just kind of perhaps a humorous observance. And that's part of my brand. Sometimes there aren't jokes. Sometimes they're just vaguely humorous observances. Okay, our first fight here is spiders. I don't love fighting them. I think we're going to just drop the dodge buff from Bersigne, and then try to just hack away. Ooh, very delicious. So one thing we did with Contavi, Contavi's got a two trinkets, one of which is can I see it? Yeah, one of which is a Brawler's Gloves, where she gets plus 25% damage if she's in position 1. Along with a hefty minus 5% chance to crit and minus 1 speed. She has also got the Warrior's Bracer, which gives her plus 10% damage to melee skills. So she's getting a whopping plus 35% damage while she's in position 1, because she doesn't have any fucking ranged attacks. She's a Hellion. It's not her deal. She hits people with glaive. I mean, come on. Please hit. Thank you. So we're gonna see. Hopefully gonna see Contavi just light it up out there. Just big numbers, a lot of smiles that's going to be coming from us. We're all excited to see it. Oh, interesting. Normally don't see gargoyles interspersed with others. I think in this case we're going to throw up on 2 of them because they're conveniently in the middle. Now that blight is 3 damage over 3 rounds, which is perfect. Like that's exactly how much damage we need to kill them. But that is gonna be a while, so we'll see if we can scoot past that a little bit, so we're not just waiting like 3 full turns for these gargoyles to die. Yeah, it looks like we'll almost definitely be able to kill the cultist gladiator by that point, or we'll get Baynard to go again, throw up on the gargoyles again, which will bring their death about in 1 turn instead of an additional 3. Or 2, that's it. Okay, so far we're doing pretty good. Wish the gargoyles weren't going so fast. Wow, their speed is 9. I'm not in love with that. No. I'm just gonna heal up Contavi and Sure, sure. It's gonna run for the old gods. It's gonna put the bleed on her. No. We're gonna vom on these guards again. So now the second one and first one will both die on their next turns. We're gonna be taking 4 damage from this bleed. However, we could just... Well, if we attack the cultist gladiator, we're probably not gonna kill him. I'm thinking we just use the adrenaline rush. We heal 2 and then effectively 4 more due to our delightful little removal of bleeds on that ability. So I think that was the right choice, but we'll fucking see, won't we? Ooh, very nice with Baynard getting the first turn. Should have transformed and used rage or whatever the shit it is. Then maybe I could have gotten that. Could have gotten this gladiator dead in a single hit. I was also maybe counting on the stun. Wow, this gladiator rolled real low on initiative or whatever the fuck the math is that goes into that. Anywho's it. Heirloom chest. We now know that the skeleton key works on that shit. Give us all those heirlooms. GD, that's a lot of them. I think we need a lot of crests. We're really low on crests. We can use portraits, but we're more here for deeds and busts. So actually I think we're going to keep this jade rather than portraits. We just don't need that shit anymore. Well, so no quest items over here. I do see that we've got one. Can I just scroll here? We've got one quest item there. These all just say curios. I don't know if they say quest location if it's in a scouted corridor. Ooh, we got a new fight coming up. And here's our first hunger pangs. What's up, Shambler? Guess who's not dealing with you? It's me. I'm not dealing with him because F that. We got a friggin' antiquarian in our party. That's not gonna go well to fight the Shambler. We remember the Shambler. The Shambler is a bad time for Tims. We don't like it. Ain't none of us like it. Ooh, all right. Yeah, let's start a roaring. So, what's troubling is that Conta has the Stress Eater negative quirk, so that when her stress is above 50%, she'll eat twice as much food, which takes us down from 4 full meals to 3. And that's without counting, like, camping, which we will need to do at some point. So the problem is that I don't have any way to heal stress, but my friend Baynard here is just really good at causing stress to the rest of the party. So I think I'm actually going to... Well, no, let's just rake. Let's just rake these 2. Get the kills because Baynard will auto-transform at the end of combat anyway, so it's not the biggest deal choosing whether to transform now or later. Yeah, I love these dodges we're getting from you, Conda V. It's very nice indeed. Ooh, a maximum damage wicked hack. I like it very much. That means we could have not even have hit it. All right, who's missing something? Got the brawler's gloves. Got that shit. Well, you got... What is this? Plus 5 accuracy on range skills? It's not amazing, mon frere. Let's give... We definitely want this Book of Holiness. Minus 20% stress with just the penalty of minus 10% death blow resist. Like, that's fucking jokes o'clock. That's nothing. I am... definitely down to take that Book of Holiness, but I think that means we need to get rid of something. Let's get rid of our Archer's Ring. Can we just trash that? Okay, alright. We gotta do this fucking inventory management in a fun way. Oh, we can just do this, and then swap that, and then, swap this, swap this. Who had it? Yeah, this is real easy stuff we've got going on here. Plus a minus 4 dodge. I don't love that. Let's just do that. We'll get rid of the Warrior's Bracelet. 10% damage. I'll miss it, but it's more important that we don't take as much stress damage, because we still got a ways to go in this dungeon. We don't necessarily want to run our dear Contav ragged if we can avoid it. Who's got the good trap disarm chance? 60, 60, 70. Contav, you up. Yeah, disarmed. Get that stress away. Move that stress away. We got 2 Shambler altars? 2 Shamblaltars? We've got 2 Gibraltars in this freaking dungeon? That's too many of them. Very nice. Okay, open that old reliquary. We'll replace our holy water, because we have not found anything to use that on. Plus, we've got just a delightful amount of money rolling in already. Just a bunch of shitty Skelemans. What a tame little fight. I like it. What a nice time. It's just a nice little nothing fight. Do we need to heal anyone? Not really. Let's just remove some of the damage off of these people. Yeah. Now they have even less ability to harm us. Especially considering they're just weak little Skeleman guys. Get out of here. I'll crit you for 32. I didn't even need that 10% damage. It would have taken it up to 35, and that's laughably high. That's more than most things need to kill them. Video game. Okay, we got a little bump in the night. Take a 5 damage. Another little bump in the night. Take a 6 damage. It's simple stuff. It's easy shit. Who even gives a donk of a dang? Let's throw up on this second rank one. Just to make sure he dies. Then we can heal Contav using our Antiquarian. We're going to heal Baynard using 2 chains. Well, okay, it's a little embarrassing 2 chains when the Antiquarian heals better than you, but I mean, there's always the chance, isn't there? You doofus. What do you got? A little curio down at the end of the hall here? Yeah, so far it's been consistently not a quest item when it just says curio. So maybe it does say it. Maybe it do. Let's crack open these doors. What's in here? We already know. It's nothing. And we'll roll back up here. I think we roll over to this room. Oh, we got another little fight. Light the torch. Oop. Okay, well, some bone conscripts went and got some little bone friends, didn't they? Yeah, you got a couple little merry little chaps brought along with you. Some bone marksmen. Don't like that very much at all. Get out of here. Why you guys gotta focus on Baynard so much, huh? Yeah, I don't like it, and I don't like you. Should we do a stab? No, let's just do dodges. There's too many attacks coming in. And since we can't shoot the guy in the back, or stab the guy in the back, we wouldn't be able to reduce the number of attacks coming in via damage. So it's better to have the dodge. Yeah! Look at that dodge go to work. Now dodge this one too. Contav, you didn't, but it was 2 damage? 2? Man, these little bone conscripts. They're trying their best, but they just do not have what it takes to be America's next top model, do they? If we bring up the bone marksman, I think we just hurt someone. Yeah, like we'll remove a little bit of the protection from that guy, put a little bit of a more of a hurt, so we can throw up on them more, so that bone marksman will now, this is their last turn before they die, and the second bone conscript has no more turns before they die. Iron Swan, the very reason to keep the Hellion in the front rank, so that we get that sweet, sweet back rank hit. And it's even got a little bit of an extra crit on there. It's very polite of it. Everyone's been doing a very good job at hitting me, and I wish they would stop doing that. Very nice with the Blight. And we only effectively have 1 dude left. Let's clonk him on the head with some chains, huh? Get him stunned. Yeah, what are you going to do now, you little donk? You're not going to do anything, because you can't do anything. You goof. You queen of slime, putrescence. We'll just stab him. We could wait for the Antiquarian to get a turn to get another, like, a little bit of a heal. Oh, we still get it. Because of our delightful bone marksman friend, we get to heal Baynard for 5. Wow. A truly incredible Candle of Life. You've gotten me so many hit points. The eternal question between heirlooms and money. But heirlooms, I gotta drill it into my head that heirlooms are just not as useful now. Like, we don't need quite as many. Crests, we're gonna need a ton, but all the other ones, that's just not us. We got that one, right? Yeah. Let's go this way. Maybe one more room, and then we'll take a little bit of a sleepy time. Get people's, oh, forgot about that trap, didn't I? 3? What the fuck? What happened? Like, what? Does it just want me to do this shambling man's quest? On the quarter it does say if it's a quest location or not. Okay, that's not so bad. We just get this curio. What's in the box? Is it money? Okay, well, it is, but it's also crests. But crests are good. We like crests. What? There we go. Just a bunch of spiders. Bunch of spiders. It's not so bad. Should we... we just don't... Like, 2 Chainz is not great against spiders just because he doesn't have much effective shit. Like, maybe I should switch him from one of his debuffs. I should switch him over to Abyssal Artillery. At least that would give him something to do in modes like this, where there's just a bunch of weak targets. You know, some wave clear, if you will. Now that Condovee's stress is way down, let's crank it back up again with Baynard. We'll do a little bit of the rake of the claws across these gigantic spiders. I do like that they got like little pedipalps going. They're always wiggling. They're always having a great time, those pedipalps. Those feet palpers. Those feet eaters. We're fine, right? No, let's try to stab this one. Yeah, we'll reduce the number of attacks coming in. It's called strategy, people. That's the only way that we can win this game. They can be killed, they can be beat. That's what they always say, and by they I mean the narrator. Running, like, we've run completely out of room for money. Unless we get rid of those busts. But I would rather have money than busts at this point. Let's get rid of that shit. We go up to here, light a torch, talk to the reliquary, open it. We will replace this torch with a reliquary, and we will continue on our way. This is an empty room. All right, we'll definitely camp out in this after this room battle with Curio, because it's getting to the point where, like, we haven't taken enough damage, you know? We haven't been harmed enough to warrant camping. Uh-oh. Do we have a skeleton key? We do. Well, locked display cabinet. What's in you? Okay, hell yeah, hell meh. We need portraits? No, we need deeds and crests, and maybe busts if we somehow end up with additional room in our inventory, which we will not. Oh boy, it's the whole Skella gang out here to play. It's the whole monster mash, huh? Well, let's get stress. Let's get a stressin'. We could have started off with the nice little, what would we even call it? A nice little vomit, nice little vom time. But I decided not to for reasons. I just wanted to do my thing. You know what I mean? I just wanted to do my thing. Now, I didn't have a good reason why we shouldn't have vomited on these 2 middle skeletons, especially the Bone Bulwark with his quite nasty 45% protection. But, I mean, we already haven't done it, so we might as well not do it now. Well, we could still get away with it. It's just that Baynard does so much raw damage in his beast form that it's hard to give up, you know? And now that this Bone Spearman's already weak, like, I kind of want to just hit him again with Rage, you know? Yeah, I hit him with Rage. We can put Blight on him with Bersini, or maybe I should have used Bersini to heal, and then used 2 Chainz to reduce his protection to a trifling 30%. That's pretty good. That leaves him at a point where, like, 1 rake will kill both of them probably. Ooh, the crit on the pushback. No stun, but still very bad. Also getting our delightful friend Condovee's stress quite up, aren't we? Well, let's rake him and bake him. All right. Well, I wish you'd rolled higher on this Bone Conscript, but we can't always get what we want, can we? Shall we? Yeah, we're gonna adrenaline rush kind of view just for the additional little bit of bit of HP, but mostly so that we can use Conda V and get a beautifully massive crit, and then we just go ahead and stab this remaining Skeleton Man to death, and they're just gone. What do we get? We get food, we get money, we get crests. Should we swap out the crests for... No, we don't even have any other heirlooms, do we? Then we're going to swap out this onyx for just raw cash. Alright. Now we use the campfire. I don't have a huge goal with this campfire. Want to get people stressed down so that people can go into subsequent dungeons, preferably. Psych up just cranks the stress on everyone, does it? Do I have anything that reduces the stress on anyone? No, all these motherfuckers have is, like, reduce stress on self, increase stress on everyone else. Like, no one even has encourage. No one's even got encourage. You're gonna use pep talk on the Antiquarian. Antiquarian, you're gonna use encourage on Conda V. And then let's get some random supply items, huh? 2 holy waters. Fucking watch out. A bandage? Fucking say it ain't so. In which case, then let's just use, like, the quickening, or... we don't have anything that prevents the nighttime ambush. So let's use the quickening, give him some speed, because it's fun. And then we'll just rest. We'll just chill. Nothing in the dark times. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Alright, what do we got? What's out here? A curio, quest location, curio. Ooh, but there are quite a few fights, aren't there? Well, we'll start out going down this way. Wonder how many more freaking shamblers we're gonna see. Look at the books. Oh, they're desiccated and unremarkable. I want completely hydrated and quite remarkable books, not these desiccated, unremarkable books. These are worthless to me. What are we doing? Right. Quest location up, we'll do the fights and we'll see whatever's in that room. We don't have a key anymore, do we? Yeah, so opening up that locked display case is gonna be nothing but trouble for us. Whoa! Don't like this, don't like the double stressor action that we've got going on those back 2 ranks. But what we can do is knock this motherfucker all the way to the back, which gives Conda V a nice little shot to swing at the frothing Madman. We can also yank the cultist Enchantress up so that we can kill that one instead. Also puts that cultist Gladiator all the way in the back. It's gonna stumbling scratch, puts the Madman all the way in the back, which is it's unfortunate, but we can yank him forward using 2 chains if we need to. You marked the one all the way in the back? It's a little wild, but okay. Boom! That's a pretty solid hit. I'm liking it very much, even without the minus 25% because I forgot to put her back in position 1. It's good shit, because then we can just rake them up, finish them off, or get the leaves out of the yard. You know what I mean? Let's dodge everyone once again. Got a massive amount of dodge. Hopefully, dang, this Madman is accurate. Getting through that 40% chance to dodge, to shout at Baynard. It's quite rude. Yank? Can we get him? Yeah, get up here, buddy. Yeah, you know we want to hit you. We want to hit you right in your ragged clothing, your busted straight jacket, your flip-flops. You rocking sandals, bud? I mean, that makes sense. These ruins are gonna be absolutely murder on your feet after a long enough time, but I'm just surprised that they allowed you to have sandals, my little dude. I say little because, well, no, you do look of a height and you're hunched over, so you're probably taller than everyone else, if I'm being creepily honest. I'd say creepily because, man, something about him just feels like him being kind of a tall, lanky madman. That's, it's spooky, but it's the horror. It's a strategy horror game, so yeah, that makes fucking sense, don't it? Don't go first. Thank you, baby. Let's get you out of here with a claw, with a rake, with a raking of a claw rake, as some people would say. No one would say that. We are full up on trinkets. Thank you anyway, though. Crests can definitely take the place of these bandages. We do not need them. When I did that, I was hoping for Skeleman keys, because it's just very useful. There's no room battle. It just says quest location. But it has a room battle anyway. Dang. Okay. What the fuck? Why'd you get so much stress? Did you just take 10 stress? For what reason? Well, start transforming, you galoot. That was rough. That was scary. We'll start hitting the people in the back, because they're going to take a while. A while to get through if we just go after the Bone Commander. We can target everyone here. Should we target the marksman? Yeah, we can get rid of his ass entirely. And then we can Demon's Pull and pull them all the way to the front. Perfect. Which gives us the chance to take a shot at them with Conta V. Perfect. Crushing Blow. I don't like that. Don't crush me. Don't crush me, blow. Remember that, Mei Mei? Jesus, please. You got so much stress on you. What's your deal? Oh, it's horror. He's still got a horror going on. Well, that's awful. I don't want him to be horrified. I want him to be relaxed and charming. Oh, Baynard, why you gotta be so scared? It's not a big deal. The crits are unbelievable. What are we doing, you guys? You guys, this is so good. Don't love that. Let's get a heal on Conta V, and have Dearest Bersini put the blight. Yes, okay. So the Bone Commander is dead, but we still get a turn to untransform Baynard. This would be the reason to do it. So he can use Absolution on himself, giving himself a little bit of a heal back up to full, and a little bit of an extra stress heal. Then we can also use Word Reconstruction on Conta V. Putting the bleed. Remember the bleed, everyone? The bleed that we haven't seen in so long, but well, it's back. It's back, and it's here to stay for at least 2 more rounds. Do we need Bus? No, we need Crest the most. We don't care about Onyx, but we like it more than Holy Water. But at the same time, we don't see any obstacles, so let's replace our shovels with Onyx. Yeah, we need the money. Gotta have that cash. What's in there, bud? Can you believe it? It's a holy relic. Let's just, take a relic, take a holy, leave a holy, I will continue adventuring. Thank you very much. We got people to slay and corpses to loot and get antiques. We gotta go deep. The most dangerous antiquing. When you go into the ruins of the old family themselves. Oh, dang it! Didn't look at it with the ding dang antiquarian. Let's eat some food, and we'll replace the Onyx with just raw cash, because we're much more likely to find more raw cash than we are to find more Onyx. All right, what do we got in here? Is it an easy fight? Okay, it's the fucking the party pack of enemies in this one. That's fine. I'm just gonna vomit on them. Baynard's getting a little high in the stress. We've still got 2 fights to go after this. Who knows how many stressors, stress-amancers are going to be showing up in those encounters? So I think this is the way to do it. Let's drop the prod on this Bone Bulwark. It's not the biggest deal because we're starting the clock on him anyway, but let's also finish off this Bone Marks man. And then I think we're going to keep vomiting with Baynard. Don't love that. That's that impedes me in a not inconsiderable way. 2 Chains is definitely going to be healing Conta V. Because, boy howdy, that is some damage. Should we just move him back? It's a bummer, but, yeah, we'll just move Baynard back. I was really hoping that we would get what's-her-face, Conda V first, but, you know how that song go. We can't always get what we want. So we'll just keep spreading the good blight as we go around this hated orb. Whoa, 10 damage. That's too much damage, mon frere. I don't like that very much at all. Just a big hit, but not a big enough hit. Although he did not use a damaging ability, so he's still just gonna die from the blight on his next turn. That's not bad. That's in fact pretty good. Pity he comes at the end, so we get this whole fucking turn without him doing that junk. But let's clonk this spearman on the head so that he gets stunned and also will die from the blight that we've so gently and carefully stacked upon his noble brow. Bone bulwark? Nope, it's the bump in the night. Dang it! I was hoping they would go last so that I could maybe kill them first. We'll just buff the dodge, because anything we target the rabble with, or the conscript with, is just gonna go straight to the it's just gonna go straight to the bulwark. But if we target them both, we can get the stun on them both, so that we definitely won't get hit by a bump in the night. I'm not toying. I'm attacking. Don't fucking tell me that I'm toying with it. I'm hitting it. I'm doing what I can, okay? I'm buffing, and I'm healing, and I'm stunning them. You know what, Brasini? I am not a fan of your sass, okay? I just want to be able to deal with this Skeleman who's got little hairs on his head. I never noticed that, but it looks like the Skeleman's got little hairs on his head. Or is this supposed to be like spikes of darkness? Like, it looks like little hairs. Now we've got a key. I think we're gonna take the key in place of those crests. And then, because there was a display cabinet. So let's go over here. We'll have Baynard attempt. Okay, he fails. Getting just a delightfully high amount of stress. Because the display cabinet could give us more. Whoop. Hey! I mean, if we get the benefit out of that, I am not gonna complain. Though I definitely do want to, sanitarium that ooh, it's this. Okay. Locked sarcophagus. What's in the sarcophagus? Portrait, money. Okay. Well, it was a crest, but I gotta keep reminding myself that we're more here for the money anyway. And we're gonna come out of this with, what is it, 24 crests? Even without the whatever quest reward it is, it's not bad. It's not bad. We'll be okay. Alright, one more room to go, and then we will call this a dungeon run and also an episode. But that, we do have to go through this one corridor fight. Hopefully it's the fucking ship patrol. It's the ship patrol and their kind of shitty little playtime. Let's just vom on him. Baynard's getting pretty high stress. I don't want him to be afflicted. In his current state, he'll be okay through one use of a de-stress building, like the bar or the abbey, or that's the only ones there are. But if they, wow, 2 chains, buddy, the big 0, the large no, that's not what I want. 2 chains, that's gross. I want you to roll high numbers so that you can heal our delightful Baynard up, so that Baynard can feel good, you know. Well, Baynard's gonna have the golden shower on himself. He's gonna the light pour down from above, make him feel a little better, make him think a little better about himself. Because if 2 chains won't do it, you've got to do it yourself. And then if you do it yourself, then maybe 2 chains will want to do it more. Let's shank this man, this bone being. Adrenaline rush Conda V, and then wait for this. We don't even have to very, very long, because there was no other people whose turns it could be. All right, we got experiments. Well, we could just light it, fucking blaze it. The blazing 420 light. We've got the final room battle, and then I think we're just gonna veil. I don't want to continue if it's like I don't know. I'm worried about continuing just because of the high level of stress we have, but at the same time, like, it should be okay, right? Like, am I banana sandwiches on this? Am I speaking entirely out of turn? I don't know if I am. We'll start the blight on the Bone Marksman. We're gonna vom when we get to Baynard, but we're just gonna raw damage our way through the Bone Spearman. Thankfully, the double blight that we get from Baynard is gets it nicely onto this Bone Commander as well, which I'm a fan of. I'm a fan of using blight on Skelemans in general, and a fan of using blight on things with very high protection stats. It's very satisfying to me to circumvent things in such a way. Let's Festery Vapor it again. If we get 2 and then the blight takes hold, yeah, now the Bone Marksman's just gonna keel over and beef it. Just complete-o my beefos. A big swing. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. It's not bad. Let's yank the Bone Spearman forward. There's no real reason to. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, that's bad. That was awful. Didn't know he had that ability. Boy, howdy. A double stun? A triple stun? That's awful. What a bad time. What a bad time to have. Yell at them. Maybe we can double stun them, huh? Oh, thank goodness. Alright, well, at least nobody gets a freaking turn on this one. Whew. That was rough. I did not know that they had Impale as like a complete party stab when they're in the first rank. That's rough. It's rough stuff, McGruff. Should we vom on them, or should we just wang on them with the chains? It's got speed 4. Conavi's got speed 1. I think we just wang on them with the chains. Yeah, just gotta get that action out of there. I don't know if we could have done enough to really, you know, fucking get rid of the Bone Commander any sooner than what we are gonna do with Contavi and with Brasini anyway, so. Alright, okay. Crushing Blow, it hurts quite badly. Our debuffs are substantial, shall we say. Ooh, look at all these heirlooms that I don't need anymore. Let's replace our food with them. Close that shit. Bersini, look at this chest. The contents are ours? You shouldn't have. Deeds instead of $100. Like that's an easy trade. Alright, let's get out of here. How much money did we make? Almost 7,000 from the quest reward. 37,000 almost. Like 30 fucking, I don't know, an amount of money. And then a gillion crests. We got 36 crests. That's the fucking sauce right there. And Bersini's up to level 5 so we can bring them along on the very scary quests. Hooray, he said through extremely gritted teeth. Alright, next time on Tim Friend, I'll have spent all that money again. Probably upgrading like a person. Bye everybody. With Tim Friend.